हेलो, am I audible? प्लीज़ कंफर्म वंस, फिर मैं सारे आंसर। ओके भाई। एक्चुअली मेरे को सारे सेम ही क्वेश्चन आ रहे थे, तो आई थॉट कि एक ही जगह आंसर कर दूंगा। बिकॉज फर्स्ट डे मैंने ट्राई किया टू आंसर एवरीवन, तो मेरे को 5-6 घंटे लग गए उसमें, और एक ही चीज़ लिखे जा रहा हूँ मैं सब जगह, तो इसलिए। सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है इसमें, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम लास्ट ईयर देन एडिशनल 6 months आफ्टर वी कम बैक होम। तो व्हाट आई डिड वाज कि मैंने सिलेबस तो कंप्लीट कर लिया था। सो लास्ट 6 मंथ्स मैंने सिर्फ एमसीक्यूज़ किए, सिर्फ एमसीक्यूज़। मैंने पहले नोट्स ट्राई किए कि मैं नोट से रिवाइज़ करूं, बट यार मेरे से हुआ नहीं वो नोट से रिवाइज़। तो फिर मैंने टोटल में अभी स्क्रीनशॉट लिया है, बट मैं शेयर नहीं कर पा रहा यहाँ पे। तो 6 मंथ्स में मतलब मैंने 634 आवर सिर्फ एमसीक्यू किया है, और नोट्स में मेरा टाइम है अराउंड 100 आवर्स। तो इसलिए मैंने ज़्यादा मतलब 6 मंथ्स में तो मैं यही बोलूँगा कि अगर आप कर रहे हो तो एमसीक्यू ज़्यादा फोकस करो, और दिन के 100 एमसीक्यू मिनिमम करो। बाकी वो करने कैसे वो बता देता हूँ अभी थोड़ी देर में। बट नोट्स पे आप तभी अब रेफ़र करना जब जब आपका गलत होगा और आपको कोई टॉपिक रिव्यू करना हुआ। और भाई मैरो रशिया में कैसे चलेगा, आई हैव नो आइडिया, मतलब कौन सा वीपीएन से चलेगा कि नहीं, इसके बारे में नहीं पता, है कुछ ज़्यादा टेक्निकल है। प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटजी फॉर 6 मंथ्स एग्जैक्टली सेम जो भी मैंने बोली, कि ज़्यादा एमसीक्यू पे फोकस करो। जीटी अगर तुम देखो दोगे तो 3 हफ्ते में एक जीटी हो गया, ठीक है, या 20 दिन में भी एक जीटी, ठीक है, बट एमसीक्यू प्रैक्टिस डेली करते रहोगे तो तुम्हारी हैबिट बनी रहेगी उसकी। एंड मैं अपना वो भी बताऊंगा कि उसको कस्टम मॉड्यूल्स वगैरह कैसे करने हैं। जस्ट 5 मिनट्स। मेजर सब्जेक्ट स्टिल पेंडिंग, ओके। भाई अगर कोई भी फिफ्थ लास्ट ईयर में है तो आई विल नॉट रिकमेंड कि आप मेन वीडियोस देखो बिल्कुल भी, क्योंकि अगर आप मेन वीडियो से सपोज सर्जरी भी करोगे ना, तो आपको 2 महीने से कुछ लग जाएंगे सिर्फ सर्जरी करने में। फिर आप ऑब्स गाइनी करोगे और वो सब करोगे, तो मेन तो आप लास्ट ईयर में नहीं कर सकते। मेन वीडियोस आप कर लो, आप 4th ईयर में हो, ठीक है, इवन आप फिफ्थ ईयर में हो और आप जल्दी से कवर कर सकते हो तो आप कर लो। लास्ट ईयर में मतलब मैं रिकमेंड नहीं करूँगा, क्योंकि आपका रिवीजन का टाइम बहुत कट हो जाएगा इस वजह से। तो आप मेन वीडियोस करो, और फिर क्वेश्चन तो करनी ही है, तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि क्वेश्चन किस टाइप के हैं, तो उसको आप ऐड करते रहो। स्टार्ट करो भाई, स्टार्ट तो कर दिया यार, आ नहीं रही क्या आवाज़? तो योर स्ट्रेटजी फॉर एफएमजी एंड हाउ डू यू सॉल्व क्वेश्चन बैंक ऑफ मैरो, ओके। तो हाँ, अब मैं ये बता ही देता हूँ एक्चुअली। सो फॉर दोज हु आर गिविंग दिस एफएमजी जनवरी, तो आपका लास्ट 6 मंथ्स है, 5 मंथ्स है जो भी, तो अब आप कस्टम मॉड्यूल्स दे सकते हो। तो वेटेज वाइज अगर देखेंगे, सर्जरी ऑब्स गाइनी हो गया, फिर आपका पीएसएम हो गया। एक सेकंड, थोड़ा डिस्ट्रैक्टिंग हो रहा है, मैं मैसेज अभी देखता हूँ। हाँ, तो फिर आप अगर आप उसके हिसाब से देखोगे तो आप कर सकते हो ट्राई उसको। सर्जरी हो गया, ऑब्स गाइनी, पीएसएम, और एक और सब्जेक्ट था और मेरे दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा, जो 30-30, हाँ मेडिसिन, सॉरी, जो 30-30 मार्क्स वाले हैं, इनको आप दो में कंबाइन करके एक 100 क्वेश्चन का मॉड्यूल बना लो, ठीक है। तो जैसे आप ये 2 दिन में 4 सब्जेक्ट फिनिश कर सकते हो, राइट। उसके बाद फिर आप क्या कर सकते हो, जैसे छोटे सब्जेक्ट हैं, माइनर सब्जेक्ट, उनको 4-4 में कंबाइन कर दिया, 25 क्वेश्चन ईच। ऑर्थो एनेस्थीसिया, ये सब सब्जेक्ट हैं जो। और जो 17 मार्क्स सब्जेक्ट, 15 मार्क्स सब्जेक्ट हैं जितने भी हमारे, ऑप्था, ईएनटी, और पहले अनैट, बायोकेम, पैथो, फार्मा, ये सब हैं जो 17 वाले, इनको आप 3 सब्जेक्ट्स कंबाइन करके एक कस्टम मॉड्यूल बना के कर सकते हो। तो जब आप ऐसे करोगे तो आपका एक साइकिल आई थिंक सो 1 हफ्ते में फिनिश हो जाएगा या उससे भी कम में। तो ऐसे करते करते आप 3 साइकिल्स चला के देखो, और जो जो भी आपका गलत हो रहा है ना, तो उसको ऐसे करो कि वो वापस गलत होना नहीं चाहिए कभी भी। राइट इट समवेयर। और अगर आपके नोट्स आप रेफ़र करते हो उस टॉपिक के लिए तो बहुत बढ़िया है, अदरवाइज़ सी ऐसी जगह लिखो जहाँ पे आप उसको बार-बार पढ़ पाओ, वरना उसका कोई पॉइंट नहीं है। और इवेंचुअली यू विल रियलाइज़ कि जब आप 100 क्वेश्चन कर लोगे ना 7 डेज़ में भी एटलीस्ट, तो 700 टू 800 टॉपिक्स पे आपका वो आ जाएगा कमांड बहुत अच्छा, कि इसमें से अब कुछ भी आए तो आप गलत नहीं करोगे, या 90% आप गलत नहीं करोगे, लेट्स से दैट वे। तो इस वजह से आप 1 मंथ भी अगर ये अप्रोच ट्राई करोगे तो आप इन थाउजेंड्स ऑफ टॉपिक्स आप करते जाओगे। यू विल नॉट इवन रियलाइज़ 2 महीने में, 2.5 महीने में, 3 महीने में रिवाइज़ करते-करते आपके वो सारे टॉपिक्स जो हैं हो जाएँगे। ठीक है? यानी कि 3000 9000 टॉपिक समथिंग 3 मंथ्स में। और अगर आप कॉन्स्टेंटली अपने इनकरेक्ट्स को रिवाइज़ कर रहे हो, जो भी आपने नोट किए हैं कहीं पे, आफ्टर रेफरिंग योर नोट्स, तो जो भी आपकी मिसिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन है आप उसको कहीं लिख के उसको रिवाइज़ कर रहे हो, तो उस टॉपिक से आप दोबारा कभी गलत नहीं करोगे। एंड कस्टम मॉड्यूल में देखो, परसेंटेज की अगर बात करूँ तो जस्ट ट्राई कि आप 70% से ऊपर हो, जो भी आप जैसे कर रहे हो 70 आउट ऑफ 100 आपके करेक्ट हो रहे हो। अभी नहीं होंगे स्टार्टिंग में तो हो जाएंगे, आप धीरे धीरे करते जाओगे तो। सब कुछ आना ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको सारे टॉपिक्स आते हैं, कि आपको ये टॉपिक नहीं आता। किसी को कोई टॉपिक आता है, किसी को कोई टॉपिक आता है, सबको सब कुछ नहीं आता। तो इतना फोकस मत करो कि मुझे ये नहीं आता, वो नहीं आता। बस आप ये करोगे ना तो 70% ऑफ 300 आप रियलाइज़ करोगे 210 मार्क्स होते हैं। अब मेरे कस्टम मॉड्यूल्स में हमेशा मेरे 80 टू 90 के बीच में ही आया है, मैं कभी 90 भी क्रॉस नहीं किया। तो पेपर में एग्जैक्टली वही रिफ्लेक्ट हुआ, 240 विच इज़ 80%। ठीक है? तो मैंने ये सब बहुत लंबा बोल दिया यार, तो आप एक बार देख लेना कि कस्टम मॉड्यूल कैसे करने हैं। हाँ, और इवेंचुअली जैसे आप स्टार्टिंग में 2 सब्जेक्ट करके कर रहे हो ना, फिर आप उसको सब्जेक्ट्स बढ़ा भी सकते हो। फिर सब्जेक्ट्स बढ़ा के उसके बाद आप ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स की भी लगा सकते हो, 150 क्वेश्चन, मतलब पहले 100 फिर 50, और एमसीक्यूज आप कर सकते हो। एंड डिड यू ट्राई फॉर यूएस एमएलई? नहीं भाई, यूएस एमएलई तो मैंने नहीं किया यार। थर्ड ईयर पास, फोर्थ ईयर आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट प्रेप सेरिबल। भाई सब टीचर अच्छे हैं, मैं यहाँ पे बैठ के किसी को भी नहीं बोल सकता। वो फैकल्टी इसलिए हैं क्योंकि वो बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं। तो आप कुछ भी लो, बट उसको एक सब्जेक्ट के लिए एक फॉलो करना। अगर आपके पास 2-3 भी हैं, बट एक सब्जेक्ट को एक ही से करो। और फोमो में मत रहो कि उस वाले नोट्स में ये है तो मैं ये लिख लूँ। ठीक है? नोट्स से आप इन्फॉर्मेशन ऐड मत करना कभी भी कि दूसरे ऐप में नोट्स में ये लिखा है तो मैं ये ऐड कर लेता हूँ। क्वेश्चन बैंक से आप ज़रूर ऐड कर सकते हो। क्वेश्चन बैंक आप कोई भी ऐप का करो, कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता। एमसीक्यू सॉल्विंग स्ट्रैटेजी तो यही है। और इसके अलावा एमसीक्यू में, हाँ, रिव्यू करते टाइम, सपोज़ जैसे मेरे पास मैरो था, तो मेरे को मैरो का एक्सप्लेनेशन ज़्यादा बेटर पता है। तो आप पढ़ रहे हो ना, आपको स्टार्टिंग में एक्सप्लेनेशन पूरा पढ़ना है। तो ये मत आप सोचना कि ये बहुत लंबा है या टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है। स्टार्टिंग में आपको लगेगा ऐसा, बट आप बोल्ड वाले पॉइंट्स पे ज़्यादा फोकस करना। बोल्ड वाले जो पॉइंट्स आएंगे उसमें पर्ल्स हो गए, और पर्ल्स के अलावा जितने भी नीचे उन्होंने वो दिए होते हैं फ्लो चार्ट, टेबल्स और वो सब, तो उस पर आप ज़्यादा फोकस करना। ठीक है? आप धीरे धीरे मतलब रियलाइज़ करोगे, आप बहुत फास्ट हो जाओगे एक्सप्लेनेशंस पढ़ने में। और आपको कभी कभी लगेगा कि ये पढ़ने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है, तो आप स्किप कर सकते हो, क्योंकि वो सेम एक्सप्लेनेशन काफ़ी सारे क्वेश्चन में कॉपी पेस्ट होता है जो उस टॉपिक के रिलेटेड होते हैं। 8 सब्जेक्ट जो हुए हैं भाई, दिस इज़ द ओनली वे। कस्टम मॉड्यूल बनाओ, क्वेश्चन करो, पता लग जाएगा क्या टॉपिक आते हैं क्या नहीं आते। एंड एज आई एम सेइंग, आपको नोट्स में सब कुछ आने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। ठीक है? नोट्स में आप बाद में खोलोगे, आप रियलाइज़ करोगे कि आपके पॉइंट्स मिसिंग है उसमें से, बट जितने आप स्ट्रॉन्ग कर पा रहे हो आप उतने करो। ओनली टारगेट लाइक 70 टू 80% और 80 टू 90%। 80 टू 90% में ही आपके अच्छा स्कोर आ जाता है यार। Main notes, yes, I did main notes for all the clinical subjects. RR notes are enough for pre-clinicals. Honestly, ये जो अनैट है, फिजियो है, बायोकेम है, पैथो, फार्मा, माइक्रो, एंड इवन एफएमटी टू अप टू एन एक्सटेंट, बट उसको हेवीली एमसीक्यू से आपको सप्लीमेंट करना पड़ेगा। जैसे टॉपिक वाइज आपको करने पड़ेंगे एमसीक्यू इसमें, क्योंकि आप फर्स्ट रीड कर रहे हो, तो यू हैव टू डू टॉपिक वाइज। कस्टम मॉड्यूल में बाद के लिए बता रहा हूँ, लास्ट 6 मंथ्स के लिए ये वाली अप्रोच। अदरवाइज आप टॉपिक वाइज ही चलो। ऑप्था में प्रिपरेशन वही यूजुअल लेक्चर्स देख, मेन नोट्स, मेन वीडियोस रेफर कर सकते हो। अगर अगर टाइम है तो सारे क्लिनिकल सब्जेक्ट्स के आई हैव यूज मेन वीडियोस। इवन जो छोटे सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, ये जितने भी हैं, डर्मा वगैरह ये सब जितने भी हैं, उसके लिए भी मैंने मेन ही वीडियोस देखी थी। ठीक है, उसके बाद आपको पता लग जाएगा हाँ इसमें इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है, और आप उसके हिसाब से उस पर ज़्यादा फोकस कर सकते हो रिवीजन के टाइम पे। तो अगर आपके पास टाइम है क्लिनिकल्स के लिए तो आप मेन देखो, क्योंकि डर्मा एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है, आने तो 5 ही क्वेश्चन है उसमें से, बट ऐसा हो जाता है कि उसमें से रैपिड में कितना दिया हुआ है, 2 से 3 क्वेश्चन करेक्ट हो जाते हैं, बट मैं पता नहीं क्यों टारगेट कर रहा था कि 5 में से 5 हो जाएं उसमें से। पीजी के क्वेश्चन, हाँ हाँ, पीजी के सबसे पहले मैंने स्विच किया था मैरो को लास्ट 6 मंथ्स में एफएमजी मोड पे। तो उसके पहले मैं नीट पीजी मोड में दे रहा था टॉपिक वाइज, क्योंकि उसमें क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा आते हैं। तो लास्ट 6 मंथ्स में मैंने एफएमजी में स्विच करा, एंड उसके बाद एफएमजी के जीटीज़ और एफएमजी के ही कस्टम मॉड्यूल लगाए। ठीक है, तो अगर आप 5th ईयर में हो, 4th ईयर में हो, तो आप नीट पीजी मोड पे आप अपना मस्त टॉपिक वाइज करते जाओ। उसमें क्वेश्चंस मुश्किल भी होते हैं काफ़ी ना, ये एफएमजी वाले में फ़िल्टर हो जाता है वो सब। 5th ईयर और इंटर्नशिप में न्यू सब्जेक्ट था। ओके, हाँ, क्वेश्चन बैंक अगर आपके हो रखे हैं, इफ़ यू आर इन 5th ईयर और आपके पास लास्ट ईयर भी बचा हुआ है और उसके बताने के बाद 6 महीने भी बचे हैं भाई, तो यू आर सॉर्टेड। बट आपका सब कुछ हो ही रखा है, तो पिछला रिवीजन नहीं हो पा रहा है अगर, तो दिस इज़ द ओनली वे। देखो, नोट्स आप वन गो कर लो, नोट्स अगर आपको कॉन्फिडेंस चाहिए, ठीक है, तो आप वन गो कर लो एक बारी नोट्स को, जो भी सब्जेक्ट आपने पढ़े थे फटाफट फटाफट, उसके बाद आप क्वेश्चन लगाना शुरू कर दो, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन से ही आपको पक्के होंगे, और गलत होंगे क्वेश्चन तो भी कोई बात नहीं, जस्ट सी क्या कि वेयर यू आर मिसिंग द इंफॉर्मेशन, ऐड। ठीक है, उसके बाद रिवाइज दैट इंफॉर्मेशन, जो भी आपका इनकरेक्ट है, वेदर इट्स इन बुक मार्क, या तो चाहिए अपने आप को स्क्रीनशॉट भेज दो पर्सनल चैट में, या कुछ भी, बट उसको देख लेना एक बार 7 दिन में खोल के, आप जैसे भी आपको सही लगेगा। आई मीन 4th ईयर एंड यू कैन स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग, तो कोई बात नहीं भाई, यू स्टिल हैव 3 ईयर्स। इवन इफ यू विल प्रिपेयर नाउ, तो आपको 150 लाने हैं, इजीली आ जाएंगे। ऐसी भी कोई बात नहीं है कि हम कोई रैंक वो कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, एंड माई जर्नी फ्रॉम स्टार्टिंग, सी मेरे को 3rd 4th ईयर तक नहीं पता था मैरो, मतलब 3rd ईयर तक भी नहीं पता था मैरो के बारे में, सही बताऊँ तो। फिर जब मैं वापस आया यूक्रेन से, तब आई गॉट टू नो अबाउट दीज ऐप्स एंड ऑल, तो फिर मैंने उसके बाद यूज़ किया अच्छे से। उसके पहले मैं यूट्यूब से ज़्यादा पढ़ता था टॉपिक वाइज, ठीक है, और यूट्यूब से जितने भी चैनल्स हैं, जो निंजा डर्टी मेडिसिन, सब आपने देखे होंगे। तो और हाँ, एनएट के लिए क्रेज़ पड़ी मैंने, जो पहले फर्स्ट ईयर के 3 सब्जेक्ट्स हैं उसमें मैंने पूरी जैसे ग्रेज एनाट पढ़ी, गाइडन पढ़ी, और उसमें लिपिड कॉटन सत्यानारायण बायोकेम में, एंड प्लस बायोकेम में निंजा नर्ड का मेटाबॉलिज्म वाला जो प्लेलिस्ट है वो भी बहुत बढ़िया है, मतलब अगर आप देखोगे तो उसमें सब कुछ है, ग्लूकोज मेटाबॉलिज्म, लिपिड मेटाबॉलिज्म सब। तो मैंने वो सारा प्री क्लिनिकल्स मेनली उसी से ही किया था। और प्री क्लिनिकल्स के बाद देखो, मैंने बुक इसलिए रखी है अपने साथ जानबूझ के, क्योंकि इसमें मैं दिखाना चाहता हूँ मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा एनोटेट किया है हर पेज पे, ऐसे हर पेज पे अगर आपको दिख रहा हो तो मैंने बुक पढ़ी है। सो दिस इज़ फर्स्ट एड, तो आप इसको रेफ़र कर सकते हो जब आपकी प्री क्लिनिकल्स ख़त्म हो जाएं, तो आप देख सकते हो कि इसमें आपकी मिसिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन क्या है, क्योंकि इसमें सब कुछ है। और ऑनेस्टली अगर आपने सिर्फ ये बुक भी कर ली ना, अगर पूरी, ये कुछ 800 पेज की बुक है, ठीक है, 160 आपके वैसे भी बन जाएंगे अगर आपको पूरी बुक याद है तो। इफ़ यू that completing syllabus on marrow, it takes so much time, he suggested me cerebellum works. So that's what I am saying कि टाइम लगता है, इसलिए यू हैव टू स्टार्ट अर्ली। अगर आप अभी स्टार्ट कर रहे हो एंड यू हैव नो ऑप्शन, तो जैसे उन्होंने सेरिबेलम यूज़ किया हुआ है, तो मैं सेरिबेलम के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा क्योंकि मैंने यूज़ नहीं किया है। तो वो अच्छा हो सकता है अगर वो सजेस्ट कर रहे हैं, तो अगर उन्होंने यूज़ किया उनको अच्छा लगा तो आप उनके कहने पे यूज़ कर सकते हो वो। बिकॉज आई हैव नॉट यूज इट, तो मैं ऐसे नहीं बोलूँगा कि वो इनफ है या मैं रिकमेंड कर दूँ। मैंने जिससे पढ़ा था मैं वो बता सकता हूँ आपको। Better say in English. Oh, sorry, sorry, bro. Actually, I was in a flow state, so I did not read your message earlier. So I'll speak in English now. Sorry. I just completed my first year. How should I start from now? Please tell. So if you have completed your first year just now, you have plenty of time left with you. So you can easily do everything like from main videos as well. And if you will do main videos for pre-clinicals also, I would recommend it because your concepts will be very strong in the end. And just make sure you do topic wise questions also from biochem and at every subject. You have so much time left. I finished third year. Which platform to use? Well, I'm not doing any paid promotion or stuff, but see, I have used mainly Marrow because for the question bank part of it. I've used the videos, but mainly I prefer it for the question bank because it is so huge topic wise, like 20 to 30 questions you are getting. So different types. So there is a lot of variety, I would say, in the questions. So if you have bought any platform such as now, do not switch it. If you are doing a subject from any platform now, do not switch it. Just these are the two main points I would like to say. Otherwise, if you have not bought any platform, you can search on the internet and you can buy on whatever suits you best. But for the question bank, if you would ask me, I would recommend Marrow for sure. Videos part, everyone has their different opinions. Some like to study from another faculty, and some others. So in that part, I wouldn't say anything. But for the question bank part, I would refer you to Marrow, honestly, without revising and solving. So this is the doubt I also had while I was doing this. Ki when I'm solving just MCQs, will it help in the last? But it did help for me because of what I'm saying that if you're getting like 70 to 80, you started the custom modules, you're practicing subject wise, and you are getting because those are all random questions, and you are getting 70 to 80% in them, and you give a GT, let's say 3 cycles later after that, and you are also seeing the performance is same across all the subjects, so it is working. So you know those topics, right? So you can try it for like a month, it won't be waste, and if you don't like it then you can switch. But I was doing just MCQs and MCQs and MCQs also plus revision, and the topic which was in the MCQ, I was revising it, going back to my notes, and I was doing selective revision rather than just sitting on a subject, taking down the notes and just going through it on a stretch. I didn't do that. I did very selected revision in the end. Like the topics were which were previous year topics you need to know, whether it's INI, NEET PG, FMG. If you have time, I would recommend solve all of them from whatever year they are given in the app. Whatever year, like 5 years, 6 years, doesn't matter. Solve all the PYTs and make sure that in PYTs you are at least targeting an accuracy of 90% because those are the topics which will be showing up in exam day. 10% of it is just PYTs only. Question will be different, but the topics would be same, like 30 to 35 questions. So make sure that you are 90% accurate in those PYTs. And if you will solve only MCQs, you will see in 20 days or something, give a GT after that, see if it works for you or not. But this method should only be followed if you have done topic wise questions earlier. Okay. So you actually know how the questions are framed in such a topic and what could be asked in that. At least once you have done all topic wise questions. This is just for revision strategy. I've already answered this question uh, that I did main notes. I did main notes for all the subjects. Okay, and I shifted to rapid revision very later in my preparation, and rapid revision also just for the pre-clinicals, like the 6 7 subjects I told you, which are in first second year, and also the PSM part you can do from RR. PSM no need to do from main notes because it is very lengthy anyway. And if you do from RR, there's a short guarantee that you will be getting like 20 out of 30 questions or more. So you can see the investment and the benefit you are getting over it, because PSM otherwise is very lengthy. How to increase marks in custom modules? I started from now, just consistency, give it daily. And like, let's say you have given a module today in one subject, you have got 70 to 80, just keep on giving that. 3 cycles later, what I've just told you, 20 to 21 days, you'll be done with all the subjects 3 times, like random questions. But make sure that you know all the topics from there as well. Okay, so then you will see your marks will start getting increased. Like you will see the improvement. First, it will be like very small improvements, 2%, 5%, but eventually you will get to 70 to 80, and we are just targeting above 70. So you are above 200 already. And you understand what I'm saying? How to start, like from books. See, if you are in first year, second year, third year, do it from the books. The main, they are the best actually. Or otherwise, if you don't feel like reading from books, you can do main videos. Those are also filtered content. Did you feel standard books? For me, if I didn't do anatomy from Grays, then I would have very difficulty in the end revising it, because I did it already from there. So I just went across the notes, like revision notes. Ashwini sir is there in Marrow, so he's very good teacher. No need to say that. So he has his notes. You can go through them if you know like what's in the notes, and also when you are doing the question bank as well, you will see what are the previous year topics, what are the previous year questions, and what all can be asked. Okay, in mainly anatomy and preclinicals, most of the questions will be there like multiple choice of questions. 1 2 3 are correct, 1 3 are correct, that in that way. So every fact you don't need to remember, but I like try to remember as many facts as you can, but you will get help in your exam, like if you know most of them, right? And there are some major topics that he has covered in his videos and notes, for all the parts, head and neck, upper limb, lower limb. So if you will do it from there, then after question bank you will feel that those subjects are easy. Major subject, okay. If you have 2 years and you have 11 subjects remaining, so first you have to go in hardcore mode. Okay, if you want to do it from main videos and target a really good score, so I would recommend like till 5.5 years, if you can complete those all the videos, okay, and the question bank as well. If you have that confidence, and you can do it based on the number of hours you are putting in every day, then just go for it. You will have 1 year left for revision entirely, so no need to think much, and you will also target a really good score. Question bank, yes, bro, Satyam. So you are in third year, so you can do it easily. You have to do question banks first from topic wise, as I said, then do it in NEET PG mode if you can, and after that, in the later part of your preparation, whenever you start giving GTs, just switch on to the FMG mode. See, you guys, you gotta trust me on this one, that you can get a good rank by solving questions only and do selective revision of your notes. Okay, but you have to try it once. Marrow videos are long and in depth. I know that, and in the, see, depends on which year you are in currently. If you are in third, fourth year, you can complete the videos 100 hours on an average. If you will study like 6 to 7 hours a day, also very concentrated, you can do it in 2 months, one major subject. And PSM, anyways, we are doing in 2 to 3 weeks, nothing more than that. Don't go beyond RR and the question bank. Marrow medicine, 1 second, I lost the track. Marrow medicine is good or not? So this is a very famous debate, Marrow versus another platforms. All the teachers are very good, very reputed in cerebellum, in preparator marrow, anywhere you go. So If you have started doing medicine from Marrow, or if you have started from other platform, just follow that. Which book to refer for preclinicals? You can refer the standard textbooks which are famous and easy to read. Guyton was very easy to read, international edition for physiology. So it breaks down a lot of concepts which are required in medicine as well. So if you have time, you can go through that book, but it will take a lot of time. And if you don't have that time, main videos are a good source also. But just self study, and do not be in a habit to just watch lectures and lectures for your studying. Your 6 months, last 6 months should be entirely self study, entirely. If not entirely, then 90% of the time you are not watching any lectures, any rapid videos, just doing your question bank, going through your notes and revising all the bookmarks and screenshots you have taken whatsoever. Do not watch any lectures. It might be very contradicting, because the live classes are also there in the last 6 months, so they have their lab revision and everything. Most of the people have taken that also, which perform, they also perform good. So I would not say that it is wrong, but I didn't do that. Bro, USMLE step 1 book, first aid book is, Bible for any exam you take. It has a lot of information concise in a really easy format. Like, I cannot show you this book. I've marked it in hard copy, but every little point I have marked, if you could see when I showed it earlier, each point is a highlight and a question, a potential question. So if you know first aid like by heart, 160, 170 is very easy without even doing the clinical subjects, I would say. But 800 pages every word. Okay. Uh, if you have 1 year left, do not go through main videos. I would not recommend that, or you wouldn't be able to complete your syllabus on time. Just go through rapid revision and just focus on clearing the exam first. Like, as I said, 70% should be your target to clear. So even if the exam is difficult, like I was doing 85 constantly now. From 80 to 85, you won't believe that took me 4 months. Like I was getting 80% right questions. Then to just get 5% more, it took me 4 months. It was so slow growth. But in the end, I got like 80% in the exam. So you have to minus your 5% marks. Even if the exam is difficult, you will get that. Just have confidence in your strategy. And if you're going to appear in next attempt, like I just said, I've already said about this earlier in this video. And if you're not seeing it, just go through it once again in the just initial part. Okay. Question banks are a must. That's all I can say. If you are in 10th sem, you have still 1.5 year or 2 years almost left. And if you are starting just now, which means you haven't done anything right now, right? So RR would be the best for you, because if you're just starting now, main videos doesn't make any sense. Fourth year currently, by do every subject topic wise questions, every subject. Do not leave any. I completed all the question bank of Marrow. Okay. After that, you can start revising by doing the custom module thing and selected revisions. I do not have a number of revisions. I have done like 8 revision, 9 revisions, 7 revisions. Everybody speaks it about like that, but I do not have a number. There are some topics मतलब जो मुझे याद ही नहीं हो रहे थे. I went through them hundred of times, literally hundreds of times, and there were some topics which were easy, so I had to just see them like 5 6 times or almost like that. So there is nothing like 8 9 revisions according to me. Everyone has their own different strategy, and that's what I'm saying. Just have confidence in yourself. What worked for me might not work for you, but this is the best like I can recommend you. So if it works for you, then just stick on that. Which year is best to start preparation? See, first year when you are going abroad, I would recommend just to have fun and study anatomy, because that's the only subject you have. Explore everything, do anything you like, And from second year you can start slowly and slowly. No need to stress that much. If you're starting early, see, you won't have to stress. Like 3 4 hours a day also you can put in, it's more than enough, I guess. Other than that, just go to your friend's flat, eat, enjoy, club, anything you like. So you're doing the your prep for USMLE, okay. So yeah, you can manage it simultaneously. That's what I said. That this book can also be referred for FMG, and if you have seen the other videos also of the toppers, INI toppers also refer this book. So any exam you are taking, this book is very good because it has the basic knowledge of preclinicals, and preclinical subjects do not get an update easily. You know that, right? It's the same which it was 10 years ago or something. It is not clinical subjects. So this is the book you can refer. And if you skip anatomy completely, uh, only do PYTs, okay? Do not skip it entirely, because from PYTs also you might get, you don't know, you could get half of the questions right in exam. So easy 5 6 marks. Just do PYTs. If you want to skip very bad, मतलब I am not recommending skipping any subject. Which book is best for pharma? Bhai, I did not study any book for pharma, and I would not recommend also, because KD Tripathi, when I was in second year, I bought the book. It was this thick, and it was the latest edition as well, but I did not open it even once. Okay, you go through any lecture, any sir you prefer, and read the notes entirely, do questions, and just that's enough for pharma. And in pharmacology, before your exam, just go through the recent updates list. You can get easily that videos on YouTube, like recent drug updates for pharmacology, because you can get the questions from there. And just now we had one question in FMG regarding that post paralytic ileus, and I think that the answer which was there, albumin is not there in any notes as of now, which I saw. But it was there in some of the videos, because it is mentioned in Harrison 25th edition. It just came in 2025. So you can go through the videos on the internet which are about the recent updates as well. Because FMG can also test recent knowledge at least a year before the knowledge which are already published in standard textbooks. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You did micro 3 4 times and biochemistry did not revise. So just solve a custom module of micro. You will know the reality, like how much are you there, are you getting all of the questions right or mostly of them right. So you can like put a pause on micro, but do not stop revising it, otherwise you lose it. And biochemistry you did not revise, so this is a good time to revise. And as I can recall that you are in fifth year, so you still have 2 years left, right? So biochemistry is a short subject and you can do it in 1 week. Like you have completed it once, so revision can take 1 week also. No problem with that. But do questions topic wise, as I said, because there are some questions that you will be getting every time in biochemistry also in the exam. Which book is best for pharma? I am not recommending any book because I did not read any book for pharma. Okay, just go through whichever platform you are using, their faculty, their notes and PYQs and the question bank, and also the recent updates if you can, because I just got one question right from there. So one question is very insignificant in 300, but I got it, so I'm just recommending you, if possible, watch the videos. It's 30 to 40 minutes hardly, and maybe if you get a question from there, then it's good. Yeah, if you're watching ASM videos, if you can manage 2 subjects at a time, you should definitely do it. I was not in a habit of taking just one subject and finishing it entirely and just doing another subject by then. Just make sure that you don't leave your subject halfway. Do not forget you were doing that subject also. Okay, make sure you go till the end of that subject. And other than that, if you want to like to eliminate your boredom, you want to add a subject, you can, or day wise also. Like I said, the strategy which you think is best for you should follow that. I watched many videos of toppers, like how did they study and what was their pattern and all. But in the end, you adapt from there. Do not follow them entirely, and you see like what is working for you. How can you remember best, and is it working for you or not? And there's no need to just take one strategy and completely incorporate into your practice, your strategy. You can take multiple opinions and then decide that what you need to apply and what you need to, like, you understand my point, right? I did not make my own notes, bro. It's such a time waste. I noted the printed notes. Well, You you could say that making your own notes are visual learning and it is better, but it is time waste according to me. How did you know? How did you know that I will get Air 1? So as I said in my interview, I was getting more than 250 right in every GT. So once you are there, and in custom modules also, like I said, I was in the range of 85 to 90 between 100. And if you do the simple maths right, so 85 or something is also 250 plus marks. And the recent trends have shown that the person or the people who get above 250 are just one or two in number. So it was either all in rank one or second or third, but I got one luckily. I haven't studied from any book. Grace and Lipin Court. Should I complete them in second year? If you are, uh, but in second year MBBS abroad, only biochem is there, right? You start doing biochem in second year only, so you can do it. If you have the subject running currently, you can do it from the book. But if your subject has already ended in the university, you have even given your final module of that subject, then do not go through books. But if you are in the process of doing that, you can refer the books for first three main subjects at least, because they give very much clarity. Topic wise questions, PYQs, topic wise, and finally GT. Yes, this is the absolutely right pattern of what you are saying, and what I have been emphasizing for much of a duration, that topic wise questions you need to do first if you have time, like, and you need to do topic wise. That's what I would say. I did them, and after that PYTs of every exam, whichever is there on the app. We have three exams over there, so do PYQs, all PYQs, topic wise, and then later in your last part of the study, 6 months, 8 months, you can do custom modules daily. If you want to follow a hybrid strategy also, you can, like if you're comfortable revising notes half of the day and doing questions half of the day, that's also completely okay. Like I said, you need not to just fully incorporate, you just need to take the points which are important for you, whatever I'm saying, and make your own strategy based on that. So if you do custom module 100 questions a day, so you can get it done in 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours 30 minutes, and you have so much time left. After that you can revise your notes, no problem with that. But I did 200 questions a day, so my 7 to 8 hours were gone that way, and I did only study for 8 to 9 hours a day also. So I was doing questions all day. But you need not follow the exact same strategy. If you are comfortable, you can do hybrid mode also. And by that, I'm saying that you need to do questions every day, whether it's 50, whether it's 100. You need to do them in examination mode, because you need to get that orientation right, because in exam there will be timer going on, and you will panic for sure in part 2, because there are new pattern, new questions. We cannot predict that. You will panic for sure if you are not familiar with the time and all. If you're taking your time and just doing questions on your own pace, you'll have to pay for that in the exam. So do in examination mode. Custom modules are a must, like 6 to 8 months before. Start doing them when you have completed all the syllabus. Whether it's first read, whether it's second read, doesn't matter. Do the custom modules. And should you can solve mixed bag. You are not done with all the subjects. If you're not done with all the subjects, so you can solve first question wise, and after you're done with the subject and you move on to another subject, do not completely like forget it. After 5 days you need to do 50 questions of that subject, random 50 questions. Okay, whatever subject you have completed, like if you have done an ad physio biochem and you move on to another subject, and in the meanwhile you can do 100 questions like 5 days later of three subjects. So in a way you are not just forgetting what you have entirely read, because if you leave it like for 1 year and so, and you come back later to it, you will realize that you have completely lost your grip on that subject. And 6 months enough for prep using main videos? You cannot do it, brother. If you could do it, then you are like very good student, I would say, because main videos in last 6 months, I don't think so. And RR for preclinical plus question bank is enough. Which material did you and not with which material? Oh, that So random YouTube videos I used to see till my third year MBBS. There are many good channels on YouTube as well. For physiology, Ninja Nerd is there. Even Biochem Ninja Nerd is there. Dr. Najib is so good. Okay, you can get his physiology videos and even the neurophysiology videos. If you watch Dr. Najib for neurophysiology once, you can get neuroanat, neurophysio, neuromedicine, everything all right, and neuropathology even. So he is very very good, but it needs some time to invest because his videos are very long. Whether you do it in 2x or anything, you if you're doing custom module directly after watching the video, so this might not be the right approach. I would recommend you doing topic wise first, and after you have done topic wise and also learn from your mistakes over there, and after completing the subject you can do custom module without selecting any topics, just the main hashtags, you know that, right? Clinicals, instruments, image based, and pyqs. Thank you. All doubt clear. I hope this session is helpful. Like I'm trying my best to answer all questions, and I've answered all questions till now. Whatever you feel like, you can ask over here. Which subjects to solve? Why? Which questions? Okay. How many questions while you are studying a subject? Just go through topic wise. Whether the topic has 20 questions, 15 questions, doesn't matter. Whichever platform you're using, go through the topic and solve its questions. Okay, and then you will see that what part are important in that question, which classification, which criteria, and even which values you need to remember. Because, like for example, if there is SIRS criteria, so it has four points and with the values also, and those values have been tested time and along again and again in all the exams we have. So you know what to focus on mainly, the criterias. द विस्की कब आ रहे? भाई द विस्की आएंगे यार, अब देखते हैं. Anatomy is completed in first year, others are not started. No problem, bro. If you are in first year, second year, and you are watching this video, you're on the right track. Just start now. Do not take stress. Not at all. Just chill, do study every day, 3 4 hours, whatever you can manage, and do questions alongside. Just make sure whatever subject is going on currently in your university, like second to third year of your MBBS, you have completed those seven subjects at least. The seven subjects which we have in first and second year, uh, FMT plus the preclinical ones. Okay, where do you solve? I entirely use Marrow app, so for solving the questions. And if you would ask me that which questions app, if you haven't got any app yet, I would recommend you Marrow, of course. No promotion here, but simply the pearls and everything they have are the best, I would say. Because I've also solved questions from another app also, But see, the thing is that they will give you the description why the other options were wrong, so you can see like what went wrong in selecting those options. But the explanation part, which is later part in the marrow, like the tables and everything, which is very vast, if you would ask me, like if you're doing it in the beginning phase of a prep, you may feel like the explanations are very long. But if you are doing it and you are in the habit of doing that, eventually you will read an explanation in just 1 or 2 minutes. The bold points and whatever you is there in your notes, you can like just go through it fast and see the diagrams and all, whatever is there. Bro, you cannot miss preclinical subjects. So you have to do them, otherwise your part one will be completely wrecked, because part one is entirely preclinical. Foundation should be very, very strong, and there's a benefit to it also. Like if you are strong in your patho, okay, so you are strong in surgery automatically. Just you have to remember the complication most common and the surgery names as such, because the conditions you would already know, all of them. In medicine also, conditions you will know if you have done your pathology well, and you just have to supplement it with the management part and the criteria whichever is there, or the classifications. So you take a test right after completing each chapter. Right after completing each chapter, the test is basically the topic wise questions, right? So you need to do that. That is the only test you can give after completing one chapter, the topic wise questions. And after you have completed the subject, do custom modules of it, and do not forget the subject. Like you will come back to it later after 2 years or something, after you've done your entire syllabus. Do not do that mistake. Keep taking that subject in between. Keep taking that, keep revising that in form of custom modules if you can. If not, going through the notes entirely and just sitting over there. Selective revision, you can do anything. Because in the later part of your preparation, if you will open your notes, like if you have followed this method, you will realize that 60 to 70% is in your brain, and just 20 to 30% missing. There are missing links which you have to take care in the last 6 months, right? So it is definitely doable, because 60 to 70% you have done by selected revision already. So you will be fascinated even that you have not opened your notes like after completing the subject, or you have opened like just to recall the question or see the topic or review them. But you will be fascinated in the end, like how much do you remember from it? Which teacher is best for in 19 subjects? Bro, I already told that I which teachers I followed. Like for clinicals, entirely narrow. For pre-clinicals, I did random study from books, YouTube, and all, because I did not know about any platform. Then, okay, offline coaching, if you need it, then it is necessary for you. I have many friends who have taken offline coaching and done really well. So it's all about what you need. I was just sitting at my home and doing study, because that's what I like staying in isolation and just doing my own stuff. If you learn the pearls of marrow of every subject, first of all, you cannot learn all the pearls of marrow. Okay, those are too much, bro. You need to filter the information even from the pearls, like, and you can only filter that information once you are doing the question banks and you get to know that what topics are they asking from it. So the pearls of marrow of every subject will be even more of a syllabus than the notes itself, if you would combine it in a PDF. So make sure to do smart study. Whatever pearl you like, copy paste in your notes in your PDF. If you're using the digital format, cross the section part of the pearls which you do not need, which are unnecessary or over information. What you think, because you haven't seen it in any question or anything or any notes also, you can cross that part easily. Micro and patho, Preeti ma'am, she's a very good teacher. That's if you are following any faculty, bro, any app, they all are good. That's why they are on the app. Do not change the teacher. Once you are following one teacher, just follow that teacher only for that subject. If you want to follow other teachers for selective subjects, you can, entirely based on your preference. You watch a lecture of one teacher, you do not like it, you watch another lecture of another teacher, whatever suits you best, you follow that till the end. Okay. In the initial part, when you are starting with a subject, you can do trial and error method, like one or two videos you watch from one teacher, you like his way of teaching or her way of teaching, you can follow that. Otherwise, you switch to another platform or another teacher, whatever suits you best. There's no need, like if you have watched one video from one teacher, you have to just do entirely that syllabus from there. And in the later part of your study, you are realizing that I should have done it from another teacher. And after completing one subject, you are going through again from different platform. There's no point in that. Just do trial and error method earlier, and stick with the same faculty. If you are studying the subjects again and again, that's the only way you will remember them. That's why I'm saying that do not lose the touch with previous subjects which you have completed. Do not wait for 2 years to pass away and then come back to it again. And you need to do custom modules alongside. Even if you have completed one subject, whether it's 50 questions, whether it's 100 questions, you see, you realize that whether it's 50 or 100, those are some 50 topics or concepts, and 100 concepts or topics likewise. So you'll be doing that on a regular basis, and you will realize that you know 60 to 70% of the notes in the end whenever you come back to it. How did I manage my classes and preparation together from fourth year? You have your cycles, and also 3 4 years, 3 4 hours you get to spend in a classroom, and after that, whenever you come, you have a lot of time left. I even did gym and everything. I could manage that easily. So if you are not going anywhere, not following anything, you have like 5 to 6 hours on your timetable every day, and that's all you need basically for the 5 days, Monday to Friday. If you can just manage 4 hours also a day, is very good. And Saturday Sunday you can just go full day if you like. Entire day schedule during your preparation. uh, Jaya, I have already said that how did I revise the subjects, previously completed subjects. Do not lose touch with them, and keep doing the custom modules of them. Keep solving questions basically, and whatever questions you are getting wrong, write it somewhere. Come back to those questions also after 5 to 7 days. It is very frustrating and hectic, but that's the only way you will remember that stuff. Otherwise, you got it wrong once, and you have not revised it, and you get it wrong later as well. You will be just punishing yourself, I'm telling you. Like, this is the same topic which you did make a mistake earlier. So make sure you're revising your mistakes as well. That's the most important thing. So this is the same question which you are asking, Khalid. I just spoke about it. Just keep on doing new subjects and do not lose touch with the previous ones. That's the only thing. And I've already spoke about it in a very big detail. Tags you can use. The 5 to 6 tags are main tags, like you have PYQs, clinical questions, most commons also you can do. Most common were there in this exam as well. Like I can recall one or two from surgery also. So most commons you can do. After that, you have your instruments based questions. So these are some tags you can use. And PYTs are a must, guys. PYTs, so you have to select no matter what, whatever anyone else says that PYTs are not coming or coming, you have to do them, because there is a high chance that 10% of the paper will be from those topics, not from the FMG completely, but also the NEET PG and INI as well. So whoever is watching this video, the questions have stopped. I hope I've answered all of them. If there is any other question, you can ask me, or we'll close in 5 minutes, I guess, because I've answered all of them, whatever you asked me till now. Where to get in touch? Okay, that's because on Instagram I cannot reply, bro. I was just thinking that maybe if we make a Telegram group and all of the people are added in that, you post your question over there and I reply it once, so all of the people who are there in that group can know that in one time only. So I need not to do individual messaging. Is it all right if I make like a group or something on Telegram? And if you have any doubt for me while preparing or any academic doubt as well, so you guys can also help each other also in that group. Like whatever concept, if you are lacking or missing, you can post it on that group. Like how to remember this topic. So if somebody has a trick to remember it, he can share. So you guys can also communicate in that group. And if you have any question for me, I'll be viewing that group and you can tag me. I'll answer them. Full day schedule during your fifth, sixth year of college. Bro, I did everything you could imagine over there because those were the last years also I had. So I did study, I did party, I did gym, and I did everything you could imagine. After that, the life here is not as good as it is there. Everybody knows that. So just make sure you are taking some time out to study as well, and you can do anything you like. Saturday, wake up early, study. If you have gym, go to the gym, study for like 7 to 8 good hours. Okay. After that, you can do party like 3 4 hours, whatever you wish like. As we need to solve custom modules every day. So we choose unattempted questions as the unattempted questions tag is there or option is there. I know the questions can get repeating, but I do not know if the unattempted one is there. But if you would do the attempted one also, you will get all the incorrects you have done because you may have done incorrects also. So, and do make sure you are making bookmarks on whatever topic you feel it is difficult or tough, your needs to revise again and again, and you're going through those bookmarks every 10 days, let's say, and just keep on filtering that information. Like once you see the question, you don't even need to see those options. You're such clear. Remove the bookmark. There's no need for it to be there. You will remember that topic on your exam day. Just have faith in yourself and your memory. Nobody can, let's say you that what is easy for you or not. Everybody have their own difficulty in some topics and they find it easy some other topics. So it's just based entirely on you. So you can do the questions on like however you like, but those were the 5 or 6 main tags which I just spoke about. Other than that, you can do more than 100 questions a day. It is very good, but make sure to do at least 50 to 100 a day. How to revise properly? This is the only way you can revise. Go through the questions again and again. Whatever you feel like you are missing, add on. And other than that, you can write it somewhere. Just make sure to revise it, whether it's in your chat, whether it's in your screenshots or bookmarks or anywhere. Just make sure you have revised the topic again and again. And whenever you feel that you are confident about it, you can remove the topic from there. Like you can just speak about it without even seeing it. That's how much confidence you need to build. And one more thing I would like to say, like once you are doing the questions, you will feel like two options are very vague. So you just go through your 50-50 method and you get the right answer. But in exam, it will not be like that. They will make very difficult options. Okay, so you need to be clear, very clear in whatever you are studying. They can confuse you between three options or four options as well if you are very unfortunate. Because I saw some questions that had a this tinge to it that three options might be correct. So be clear in whatever you are studying. It does not matter that you have completed your syllabus or not. Whatever you are studying, just be clear in that. In the explanation regarding, yes, exactly, that's what I am saying. The bold sentences are the main. You have to remember whatever the bold word says, and the entirety around it. You know what I mean, right? So you need to just focus on the bold sentences, then flowcharts and everything. No need to read full explanation. You can skip, and it's totally based on your experience. Once you start doing it, you'll know eventually that whatever you need to skip while reading the explanations. And how can you study for FMG if you have to revise one subject in 2 to 3 days? One subject you want to revise in 2 to 3 days. This is the only method you can revise. Do 200 questions of it if you like. If you want to revise just one subject, do it on a stretch, 100 questions, 400, 500 questions, and make sure that 500 topics or questions which are tested in that, you know that how to finish difficult topics like cardiology and neurology lectures and questions, nothing else. That is the only way. Whether it's difficult, whether it's easy, you have to do it from the videos and question bank. There's no other way. So thank you guys for being here, and I hope I've answered all of the questions. And if there's something left, just let me know, or I'll be just closing this session. Okay. Thank you, and all the best to everyone whoever joined this. And I hope that some of the insights which I shared, you found it helpful, and you can apply it later. And if it worked for you, do please share with me that this strategy worked for me. I'm more than happy to hear that. And now I'm closing the stream. All the best, guys, for whenever attempt you are giving or whatever you're appearing for in whichever year.